Starting out with wash day, the carrot kids line, or the mango and carrot kids line from Shea Moisture. This shampoo and conditioner we've been using for forever. But I just started. Every once in a while I'll like opt in and go ahead and use the pattern shampoo and conditioner on her hair. And then sometimes, depending on how her hair is feeling, maybe like once a month, because she gets her hair washed every 2 weeks. So one of those wash days, I'll take a little bit of a deep conditioner and mix it with one of the conditioners and use that to detangle and let it sit for a few minutes if she will allow me. Leave-in and hair milk. I like to use the Coconut and Hibiscus Kids leave-in conditioning milk, or I like to use the ORS olive oil. This is the hair lotion. This one my mom used to use on me. I don't even know why I was trying to reinvent the wheel. It works, okay? Between the two of these, I go between one of these. For the most part, I will actually use both of them. I've been using both of them more recently, using some of this to help detangle, and then going in with this before I go in with whichever sealant or styler I'm gonna use for her hair. These are the 3 sealants that I go between. I really try to emphasize like making sure I follow the LCO or LOC method for her hair. When I realized that moisture was like gonna really be it to help her hair grow, honestly, just consistency and moisture. But these are the 3 sealants. Blue Magic, again, why ever steer away? This is the Blue Magic Super Sure Grow one. I just get it from the beauty supply. Really, any Blue Magic one will work, but this is the one we always go back to. This Bonita Afro Balm, I really use this like in between when I need to refresh her hair, but I will use it to style because it does help to seal in the moisture. It is an alternative if you don't want to use something greasy or like buttery and you want something like in between. This is more of like almost like a pomade. I can't really explain it. It says it on the thing. It's not supposed to be like greasy or oily. It seals and it's like more of a cream product, but still a sealant nonetheless. And then if I don't use any of those, I use the hair butter that I make, and I just put the hair oil that I make in here. Some of this, I don't use a lot. I actually like raw shea butter on the hair. Like, I like the way raw shea butter feels. I like the thickness of the shea butter. It really helps to clump her curls together and keep her hair moisturized for longer, in my opinion, versus like a looser shea butter or a looser hair cream that has more oils in it. That's just my preference. But this has a little bit of that oil in it. It's mostly shea butter, some peppermint oil, castor oil, and a little bit of vitamin E oil, and I just mix it together in the blender. I do not melt the shea butter. I just cut it really fine, or kind of almost like squeeze it so it's almost like a paste, and then I mix it together with those oils. I've been making this for years. Ayurvedic hair oil. You put the herbs and everything in here. It's got castor oil in it, jojoba oil, avocado oil, olive oil. I'm forgetting something. I'll put sunflower oil. I'll put the stuff in the comments, jojoba oil, and I just put it inside of a mason jar like this, and I will take a bottle like this one. I will fill it halfway up with Jamaican black castor oil, and then I'll fill the rest of it up with this oil. I just strain it through like a strainer or through a hair stocking. I started making this for my hair, and her hair loves it even more. It's kind of like a refresher, so almost like a leave-in conditioner, but something that I can spray on her hair just throughout the week to keep the moisture. It's basically a water base, and then I just steep rosemary. Oh my god, y'all, I'm having basil. I'm having a moment, pregnancy brain. Again, I'll put it in the description or in the comment section exactly how I make this, or like what the ingredients are. I steep those herbs. I get them from the grocery store over in the fruits and vegetables section out the little pack. Steep those over some distilled water, boil them up, take the herbs out, drain it, strain it, put it inside of a mason jar exactly like this one. Let it sit and cool. Add a little bit of a preservative. I use Optifin Plus. You just have to measure it out how much you need. Or you can use glycerin, or you can use vitamin E, or you can use wheat germ oil, which is our natural preservatives. Put this in there, keep it in the refrigerator, and I also add a little bit of that oil mixture. Just about, you can kind of see it. It's just that much of the oil mixture, and I add some vegetable glycerin. We live in a more humid environment, so it's actually going to attract moisture to her hair versus like a repelling moisture. If you live in a drier, hotter environment, I'm not sure if this will work for you, but I think because we live in such a moist environment, it just keeps our hair so moisturized. Like, our hair is moisturized all week long. Like, I said I need to moisturize it like 1 to 2 times, but I really be moisturizing her hair like once a week. If you don't have time to be making products, hopefully the other alternatives help, because even if you don't use this, spritzing this on the hair throughout the week as well, just to help lock in the moisture, and then going over it with a little bit of hair oil. We have done that too works wonders and still helps to keep her hair super duper moisturized throughout the week if you don't have time to go making stuff. And there are so many hair oils and butters on the market. And if you can't find a butter that you like, because like I said, everybody makes their butter differently, Blue Magic.